Hey, how are ya? Hey, how are ya? Guess who it is? It's your favorite native. It's Chief Ladnus, Chief Josh, whatever you want to call me. The supreme overlord of the world. That sounds kind of catchy. Anyways, I'm not going to be talking about the gameplay here, as I actually recorded this eons ago. Actually, maybe 2 prestiges ago. So I completely forget what this game's all about. I just wrote the kills and deaths in the title of the file, and so I thought this would be perfect to pick for what I'm going to talk to you guys about. And what I'm going to talk about is, I guess, if you've been living under a rock, and you haven't noticed, or you're not an avid YouTuber, and you haven't noticed the ongoing disappointment in the YouTube gaming community. And I'm not referring to everybody in general, but mostly in the big gamers. I almost want to say that they feel threatened by the growing gaming community YouTube people. Sorry, can I F that up? I almost feel like they've almost realized they've become threatened by the growing YouTube gaming community, and they're trying to find more methods to stay on top. Although this may not be the case for everyone. I'm just generalizing it for you people that may have been living underneath a rock. So basically, it kind of started off small, and whereas some bigger YouTube commentators and such decided to miscategorize their videos so that way they can get on the home page. As you'll see, the home page is almost the root of all these disappointments that I'm probably going to be naming in this video. But so yes, obviously if you put a epic Call of Duty gameplay commentary under the category of like people in blog or pets and animals, of course with your huge sub base, it's going to reach the homepage. So there's one flaw, and a lot of people are kind of like, hey, that's not really fair. Could you please categorize your YouTube video properly? And so that kind of died out. That was barely a flicker on the global scale of things. But then there's the big one, which I'm sure you're all aware of, is the giveaways. And I always said I wasn't going to talk about them, but then I started talking to people on YouTube, and they had the same opinions as me, maybe not exactly the same, so I thought, why not voice my own? I'm just going to put this out there now. I'm not mentioning this just to get views. I'm just saying this for my opinion. So basically, the giveaways. The requirements were favorite the video, like the video, and comment on the video. Now, if you do that, then your video is probably going to get a top favorited slot on YouTube and go straight to the homepage. Again, gaming community does not have a permanent spot on the homepage, which I agree it should have. So, top favorited. What's going to happen is there's going to be a bunch of your sub bases barely watching your video for 5 seconds, favoriting, commenting, liking, asking for what they want, and then leaving their video. Not gonna lie, that's what I did for a few of these guys, because I thought, hey, what are the odds that I'm gonna win? Poor. What are the odds that I could have won if I entered? So I thought, knowing my luck, why not just at least try? And what I did is I favorited, liked, comment, and then I didn't want to sit there for 10 minutes and watch the rest of the video, so I closed it off and went off and did other things. But then it came to my attention that people are favoriting a video for the wrong reasons. They're favoriting it out of greed and opportunity to maybe win an Xbox, win a PS3, win a whole bunch of other things. And that's where it draws where the favorite button is being misused. You should have videos being favorited because people enjoy the content, not what they're gonna give away. It's for the wrong reasons. And then, so there was that big kerfuffle. They had a bunch of big YouTubers go on to a 2-hour podcast, which I actually listened to while they're live streaming it, and then they put it onto a video. I don't know where it is. If I find it, I'll put the link in the description. You can listen to all 2 hours of it. I think it's actually even longer than that. I watched it until, there's like 5 or 4 commentators left. And I kind of lost some respect for some, gained some for some more, and I realized there's quite a lot of them out there for the money. And I've, it seems that they've contradicted what they've said in the past. I know many have said this in the past. I'm not going to say anyone's names, but they've said if you're going to do Call of Duty videos for the wrong reasons, aka just money, you're in here for the wrong reason. You're not going to do good. But I guess they can. I guess since they're already big, they can change their outlook on their YouTube channel and just become greedy. I don't know. I don't know what you think. Anything I say in this video, please comment and let me know what you think. And maybe I'll do an update video in a few weeks once I'm done my exam. So yes, a lot of this giveaways caused a lot of kerfuffle, saying you're going to hinder any up-and-coming viral video of maybe a potential another commentator. And so they're starting going back and forth on the podcast. And I believe they've pretty much come down to universal agreement. Stop the giveaways for now until there's another way to do so. And most of them have wrapped them up. One guy has one more giveaway to wrap up, and then that's it. But oh god, I to be honest, let me just put my opinion in there now. I couldn't agree more that they're probably crushing any viral top video that could be potentially out there. So I do agree that the favorite is probably being used for the wrong reasons. Like, I guess sort of it does get tossed around the all activity page of YouTube, but it's not as big of a deal. It's the favorite button. So I should have just proposed that they actually what I would have done is just told them to comment, and that's it. One comment, and that's how you entered into the contest. Nothing more, nothing less. Just comment, and that would have fixed the entire problem. But no, they want favorite, and yada yada yada, which that really bugged me. And what was I gonna say now? So there's my disappointment. I guess I could talk a little bit more. Actually, one of the guys, I'm still not gonna name anyone. One of the guys that was doing the giveaways actually posted a few videos that he has taken down since regarding the issue of giveaway videos. And he was saying he was trying to validate his reasons. I'm sure if you're watching this, you probably know who I'm talking about, but I'm not going to say his name because they're all under code of conduct and I do not want to spark something. But he was using facts to support his argument, saying that he's not hurting anyone, when I don't know if he researched too heavily into them. He lists all the main guys that are normally in the top favorited slot on YouTube. And he says like, this week it was this, himself, and some other guy. Now, listening to those names, I knew 3 out of the 4 of them were currently doing giveaways. So I was just like, did you not even think about that? They were currently all doing giveaways, all with the same requirements, like, comment, favorite. I think at one point they even asked for you to subscribe, which I think that's for the wrong reasons. You're going to get a bunch of subs that just want giveaways, and when you stop, they're going to get mad and unsubscribe. So there's false numbers going up and down there. And so I felt kind of mad that he would use something like that to support his reasons behind. And it all kind of goes back to, why isn't there a gaming slot on the YouTube homepage? And I don't know why it is. Maybe because gaming community wasn't that big until, I'm gonna say, a year and a half ago. Honestly, it is skyrocketed. It is one of the biggest categories on YouTube today. I think YouTube needs to recognize that and grant people the homepage, and then that way, just you can have those people that get top favorited for the right reasons, not for giveaways, because I'm hoping they're not going to require top favorite for any more giveaways in the future, because most of them have said they will do giveaways later, and I hope they change their method. I simply just say either ask for them to comment in your video once, or like reply via Twitter, like a question. Like I've seen one guy hide a message in his videos and like the 7th person to tweet him or something like that with the correct answer won the giveaway, which I find is really cool. It promotes the winner will be one of your subs, a loyal follower, and they would know where to look. And I find that's really good. Instead of having a bunch of randoms like, favorite, comment, and then leave and never watch this guy's content ever again. So I'm glad they've changed that and fixed that. And now I'm going to talk about the most recent thing that has... I'm not mad at... I just want to point out, I'm not mad at any of these YouTube disappointments that I'm currently stating. I'm not mad about the next one either. I'm just disappointed in, I guess, the publicity of the commentators March Madness. Now, when I saw this, I thought this was a great idea. I get a bunch of little subs with some bigger subs to promote the little guys. Now, I understand you can't have a tournament full of little guys, because who wants to watch a bunch of unknown people? You'll get more people watching if you have half and half or 60-40. You know what I mean. And then I was anxious about this, so I entered, and they neglected to say that to count as a small channel, which they had designated slots for, you had to have 100 subs. So when I watched the selection video of when they were naming who was in and basically who didn't make the cut, I had my hopes up. I saw the video, I saw it there, I saw it like currently being, I was like uploaded 0 minutes ago. I got so excited, and then they're like, oh yes, subs did determine, and I can understand that a little bit, but really 100 subs is the requirement? I was so choked because as of Selection Sunday, I had 97 subs. And I just was like, you gotta be kidding me. I was so looking forward to this, even to have the chance to even just get into the first round. Because that'd be awesome. It'd be way better than a shout out. I just thought it'd be a valid opportunity to show YouTube what I have to offer, my opinions, my style, who I am. But I'm totally fine with doing it the old-fashioned way, slowly growing my channel. But the fact that they neglected to say that really bugged me. Another thing that bugged me was that they said they watched over 2,000 entries. Now, when I commented, there was about 4,000 comments already, and I'm going to say roughly about 80% of them were actually entries, probably some of them were just regular video comments. And so if they've watched 2,000 entries, give or take that each gameplay is probably around 7 minutes to 18 minutes, maybe, if they're like a gameplay like mine, which I doubt. But, so 2,000 videos times roughly, I'm going to say 8 minutes. Sometimes they probably don't even have to watch an entire movie. They can entire video to get an understanding that this guy's either good or not good. And that just doesn't seem to add up from the Thursday I believe it was Thursday that they suggested the idea to, I'm assuming Saturday when they watched the videos, because of course they had to make the Selection Sunday video, so they probably didn't even look at any Sunday entries. And so that really bugged me. So that must mean they had predetermined slots for bigger guys, and that does make sense. You want the bigger guys, but only if they enter, which that's okay, I'm fine with. But when I heard what they had like less than 10 people with under 500 subs. Actually, I think they only had 5 people with 500 subs, and then they had like 15 under 10,000 or 5,000 subs. And I'm sitting here going, that's not really, that's kind of borderline of sort of small to not really small YouTube channel. And then they had a bunch of guys that had the big subs, of course, want to show who they are. But I'm kind of wondering, at what point do you draw the line at how many big guys you should have and how many small guys you should have? Because there's a point when your channel gets so big, it just goes on autopilot. It goes on cruise control. You gain subs for sitting in your computer chair and not even uploading any content. And then I'm just wondering, are these guys legitimately doing it to compete or just to get more subs? I don't know. But it seemed like a lot of predetermined guys and a circle of friends of the big channels, and I was kind of annoyed by that. But I was mostly annoyed at the fact that they didn't list the requirement of 100 subs. And, I don't know, I've been watching a lot of videos about the March Madness commentary things. A lot of people seem to be disappointed with Woody even calling him a crook. And, some guy even had a recording of, I believe it was Ukrainian Limbs or somebody who had the same voice, basically outright saying, "Fuck you, Woody, fuck you, you greedy whore, greedy whatever." I don't even know if that's him. Sounds very close to him. But that was just, it's amazing how many videos have flooded YouTube just outright berating the commentary March Madness. It's a great idea. Probably could have been done a lot better. Even maybe just doing it 50-50. Have 50 slots for small, not 50 slot, 50% of the slots for small channels and 50 for the bigger ones. But don't have like a guy that's got hundreds and hundreds of thousands of subs. I don't know if they have any of those. They probably have a few of them. They don't need the publicity unless they really want to, I guess. They sure go ahead, but if there's a lot of them, then it just doesn't seem fair. But yes, why not pair up small versus big? Simple as that. Obviously, keep the judges. The judges is a great idea, so that way the sub base doesn't determine if you win or not. And I wish I written this down more so I can talk about it more. I'll probably have more opinions about it, about any of the disappointments that I've had over YouTube for the past little while. And yeah, I just thought I'd try to get this commentary out of the way, because at one point I did feel passionate about it. Now I just kind of want to express my thoughts and opinions. If you guys agree with me, whatever. If you don't agree with me, that's fine. I'm up for critical. I'm up for critical comments. I don't know. Like, I'm up to your thoughts. I'm up to discussion. If you're just here to outright bash me, then I'm obviously not going to listen to you. But anyways, this is Chief Landless signing out. I hope I covered everything. Probably won't have a video until after April 12th. Until then, stay tuned. This is Chief Landless signing out. See you guys after April 12th.